be gay in Hollywood you never fucking expected. They be having these big ass mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited as a motherfucker to be at the mansion party. You be looking at all the goddamn rooms, and you fuck around and look in the wrong room and shit. Nigga, come here. Is that two niggas kissing? Is one of them niggas Professor Opie? He came out the closet. Oh my God,
Nah, Cat Williams is funny. Cat Williams is a good comedian. I watched his last stand-up show like last year though, but there's a lot of truth that he says in his stand-up shows and things like that. In this video right here, we're gonna be watching. Seems like a celebrity is speaking out on his secret gay parties getting exposed. Let's get straight into this, yeah.
I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front, so they went to the back and there was a bunch of old young boys back there, all naked in the Wade house.
Wait, hold on. What exactly was going down at Dwyane Wade's house? They were doing what to boys and upcoming rappers? Who exactly was involved?
Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August, the only one that stayed.
That right there was Jaguar Wright exposing all the dirty things that went down or still go down at the Wade house. All while doing a lot of exposing about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house. And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship.
Well, according to Jaguar Wright, when Will and Jada were not doing whatever they were doing at their place, they were over at the Wade house where the same things went down. And by the same thing, I mean rich older men taking advantage of younger men and women, including those in the entertainment industry, mostly rappers. And I am not just making things up, by the way. Back in the day, Dwyane Wade's former business partner, Baron Richard von Houtman, exposed Wade with a myriad of allegations. He said that he got sucked into doing business with Dwyane because he had a first-class media persona and people viewed him as the new Michael Jordan. Richard said that Wade was that good guy, father of the year and celebrity who had his head on his shoulder. But he found out after a year he was nothing like that. According to Richard, Wade used an apartment to host adult parties with his entourage during his marriage, and he even went into the details of the apartment, saying it was a 4-bedroom place on the first floor of a high-rise. One day, I got a call from my cleaning crew at the apartment. I went down there, and what I saw was disgusting. The apartment was trashed, filthy, and it wasn't the first time. Apparently, they'd have those parties there 2 or 3 times a week, and there were always dozens of people there, including rappers, Dwyane Wade and his entourage, and men and women they picked up in the clubs. He even described the scenes after a party, saying there were used on the floor of the bedrooms, obvious signs of activities on all of the beds, empty champagne and hard liquor bottles, nearly finished blunts, and half-eaten food rotting on tables and furniture. And Ms. Gabrielle Union was not innocent, by the way. Reportedly, Wade also took her to the parties, and within no time, she was part and parcel of whatever was going on. No wonder a lot of people say they find the couple a bit questionable. Anyway, around the same time Richard made the allegations, Wade's ex-wife, Zaya Funches Wade, claimed in their divorce case that Dwyane gave her an undisclosed STD caught outside of their marriage. Apparently, Wade, who was known as one of the most religious Heat players, isn't what people worldwide think he is. Well, it's highly likely that the STD was contracted in one of those wild parties that Wade happily hosted. But were these parties like wild gay parties? So this conversation about Dwyane Wade hosting gay parties has been going on for years, and it doesn't help that people have also speculated over the years that he is on the down low. In fact, he fueled those speculations himself during a 2021 interview with I Am Athlete, where he revealed that he used to wear his sister's heels and clothes when he was a kid.
Well, like I said, when me and my wife looked at each other, right? And the reason we looked at each other is because of this, you know, as kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters wear. When all my sisters did, I try to do those things.
Well, one person who certainly suggested that Dwyane is gay is Boosie, who shared a post on Twitter where he wrote while targeting Gabrielle Union, LOL, the whole world know I love women, and the world know your husband love D. I hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't. I had refused to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go. Go bang him with that D and wait on the script, you little white girl. Sheesh. And in case you are wondering whether Boosie just woke up and wrote that, he was actually referencing an interview of Gabrielle Union on Live Talks LA. During the show, Gabby addressed Boosie's past criticisms of her transgender stepdaughter, Zaya, saying,
But you had a lot on your mind. Sir. Something you want to just go ahead and tell us. Is that a safe space?
No, for real.
We should be your sanctuary.
And speaking of Zaya, they received a lot of hate for her as well. Just for a bit of background, Zaya initially identified as gay before she came out as trans in 2020.
Zaya, early on, she was the one who sat down with us, the family, and said, hey, I don't think I'm gay, right? I identify myself as a young lady, but she's known that for 9 years.
Dwyane Wade then filed a petition with the Los Angeles County Superior Court.
How she know that for 9 years? I was only like 11. How old is Zaya?
To have her name legally changed. However, Zaya's mom, who was married to Dwyane from 2002 to 2010, asked the courts to deny his petition in an objection that her lawyers filed. She actually said that Wade was pressuring their child to move forward with the name and gender change in order to profit from business opportunities that Zaya was offered, and argued that Zaya should wait until she's 18 to decide if she legally wants to change her name. Again, Wade clapped back in another statement saying, in part, while none of us are surprised by Sayavon's attempt to fight Zaya's identity and her unwavering attempt to drag my name through the mud, I'm very disappointed that she continuously finds ways of centering herself and her needs without regard to her children. Well, according to some users online, those are just repercussions of possibly exposing their child to the wild parties at a very young age, who apparently knew her identity when she was just 3 years old. Crazy, right? Now, anyone who has been around long enough also knows that gay parties hosted at the Wade Mansion and others are nothing new at all. And for those who can recall, it actually came up a lot during the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case. And Jessica Reed is the one who spilled the tea when she wrote in an article the relationship between Amber and Elon Musk goes all the way back to 2011 when Elon and his wife were hosting similar parties.
Elon,
it's all just one big twisted web, y'all. The article also said that circle favorites like Amber were tasked with bringing young, mostly queer people to the parties. And based on someone who even gave their personal account, a lot of the time they were given substances before attending the parties. So they had no idea what was going on. Apparently, the parties are usually fueled by insane amounts of MDMA and mostly feature costumes and satanic themes and weird acts conducted on stages in front of the attendees of the party.
Man, if y'all can't tell, this is like the wicked of the wicked, bro. Like all these drugs, alcohol, the acts that they're doing, the rituals, like, bro, this is dark right here.
Yikes. In fact, a celebrity who attended the parties told Jessica over the phone everyone knew the girls were there to entertain socially inept billionaires. And another source also told Jessica that she had seen videos with what appeared to be underage people invited by rich men in compromising situations. But also explained it was complicated because a few people in those videos were also some of the same people involved in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial. And a whole bunch of other people were the who is who in Hollywood, including directors, producers, athletes, and A-list artists. The article even went deeper to describe how blindfolded participants met at a designated spot and were shuttled to a remote location where cell phones were confiscated at the door, and performers dangled from treetops. Sounds like something I've seen in movies. But considering it's all happening in Hollywood, I'm not that surprised. And apparently, Dwyane Wade was part of that elite circle all along, together with Will and Jada Smith. You know they don't call it Holly Weird without a reason, because that's hella weird. Obviously, Dwyane Wade is not about to come clean on anything, but let me know your thoughts about this whole situation in the comment section below.
Why you not gonna come clean, bro? You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do it, like, you know, just say what you doing, bro. Why you not gonna go clean? But look it, like she said, this is nothing new. It's just, it seems like it's coming more to the surface nowadays. But things like this have been going on for so long. I think it really has to do with the fact that once people get a lot of money, and this doesn't go for everyone, because there are, I know, like, I think he may be close to a billionaire, personally, that is a Christian, he believes in God, he still has his morals, he's still intact. But a lot of times when people do get money, their ego grows, like, to the biggest thing ever. They almost feel like God. So when feeling like that, you could literally feel like, yo, I can do whatever I want. And sometimes our flesh takes over and we want to end up doing all the things that our flesh desires, even though it may not be the best for us. Since you guys did watch this point of the video, make sure you do like the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can catch me in the next one. The same way I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.